Hey everybody, hope you guys are all doing okay. Welcome back to our 100% playthrough in Slay the Spire, where we've gotta somehow get through these last 3 ascensions, and after last couple of episodes, I I'm gonna make a decision. You see, we are at a bit of a crossroads right now. Look what happened last episode. In uh, attempting to beat Ascension 17. Lost to Dono and Eka, lost on floor 27, killed by Hexaghost. Okay, sometimes you just die on Act 1, and, you know, that's fine. But it's this stuff that's really starting to take a toll on me, and that's because these ascension levels are so high that previously, well, I mean, these ascension levels are high, and the penalties they're placing on us are so severe that previously, where we could be confident that we can just deal with whatever the game's throwing at us, even if we're not infinite, suddenly all those assumptions are out of the window just because regular fights are more difficult, enemy patterns are different. Even though I'm trying to remember what enemies are doing, sometimes I just don't remember or I mess things up. And this truly is a case where what you do on turn 1 depends on what you think is going to happen on turn 4, right? It's or like turn 2, turn 3, turn 4. You have to think far into the future and plan out, like, ahead of time. Do I want to stay in Wrath? Do I not want to stay in Wrath? What am I going to draw? What are the enemies going to do? It's tough. So there is a way around it, and the way around it is we are going to... I'm trying to look at my character stats. What? I'm trying to look at my character... there we go. I don't know why it wasn't letting me navigate to this part of it. So just like I did with the Ironclad when I was trying to get Speed Climber. Only 5 victories, 188 deaths. So just like with the Ironclad, we are going to stop caring about... Well, I mean, I never cared about my statistics, but we are gonna start caring about our statistics even less. Because the crossroads that we stand on is this. Either we can take crappy runs and then try to do something with them in the hopes that maybe we'll win and maybe we'll get another victory in the books. We can try to do that, and that might be fun. But the alternative is we can try and get runs that are viable from the start, but that will entail restarting runs a lot. And every time you restart a run, that is that counts as a death in these statistics. And since we're gonna be losing most of our runs anyway, let's try and not... We'll cast away our pride. We'll try and be a little bit humble. And I also, bearing in mind that I'm running a little bit low on hard drive space, so I don't wanna have many more 3-hour recordings to have to contend with. What we will do instead is this. We're gonna go back in as the Watcher. We're now elites, so are gonna be more challenging. We're gonna go in and another try, upgrade a card. We'll upgrade Eruption immediately. And we'll go to the left, get a nice early shop. This draw kind of sucks because it means next turn is going to be almost entirely, yeah. Almost entirely defense, but that's okay. I think one reason that maybe the game is running a little bit sluggishly, potentially, is that I'm low on hard drive space. in the place where I'm recording it, and the drive that I'm recording it to. Potentially. So the new approach that we're gonna do is that if we get to the Act 1 boss and we haven't found Rushdown or some other way to go infinite, we're just gonna restart the run. Man, will I be able to kill this guy? So he's gonna gain 12 blocks, so he effectively has 23 health. I cannot do 23 damage to him because the game hates me. So I'll just do this. I can do this. We're already taking some hits. What? We don't take any of this trash. There is one card that I might take, and that is a card that I have not really. See if I do eruption, strike. That's good. We'll be 1 damage away from killing him, right? Because he's gonna have 37 health. Oh my god. Another little bit of another little bit of damage coming in because the game hates us. Are you serious, man? Okay. Regen potion I'll take. Again, I don't think we take any of these cards. We will fight the elite, just because we might as well. I'll take the gold and probably die to this elite, right? Depends on what he's doing next turn. It is the weak attack, which is actually kind of good. Because that means I can do a bit of this action. And we're dead. And we're dead? Well, we can survive a turn. No, we can't, because we're fucking dead. Okay. Well, that sucks. So now that we got through that run quickly, we're gonna switch to what my approach was gonna be, which is we're gonna take Niao's Blessing. I don't care about max HP. We're gonna take the Blessing and we're gonna make it so that we find either Rushdown or Fear No Evil or one of our mandatory cards, and we don't take anything else. Even good cards like Flurry, we don't take anything else. Meditate I might take. Purity is also great. But before we think about stuff like this, we need our actual build sorted out. And that has to be the Wrath, Calm, Infinite build. Useless. If we hadn't gotten this trash, we could have sniped out the elite. But we... Yeah, see, like, you just will not be able to win unless you're infinite. You just will not be able to do it, because even against regular enemies, you just won't be able to do anything. And if you take trash cards, yes, you'll be able to beat some of these regular enemies without... Um... Without just disintegrating. Yeah, look at this. 6 dazes coming into our deck. I should have done that differently. I don't even know why I'm bothering to restart this fight, because it's... Alright. We'll do this. And I'll... Do I take a colorless? I don't think so. Do we do Miracle Strike to try and get a bit of... I mean, no, we don't... We'll do Vigilance at the end. Because we don't have any draw right now. No reason not to just do this. Damage to all enemies and exhaust. Or a bit of extra block. A bit of consistent, repeatable block, maybe. Okay, so... Yeah, we're not... Not gonna be able to kill this guy because... Fuck this nonsense. At least we're not taking damage. And now our deck is almost entirely dazes. Alright. Well, we're getting through this fight at least. Yeah, look at this garbage. At least we have okay defense. Do I want to take... Do I want to take 20 damage? Yeah, it's just, these fights are just unwinnable. And if you run into these guys, your run is basically just over, right? Your run is basically just over. Because look, we cashed in both of our potions, and what did it get us? Nothing. Because I don't know necessarily how much playtesting went into the higher ascensions, but it does feel like... Motherfucker. It does feel like some of it is a little bit just like not fun, basically. The level of the pathways towards victory being so narrow. Yeah, like certain elites are just instant, effectively just instant game overs. Because if I picked up other cards to fight them, then the rest of my run would be just trash. And if I try and go with a lean deck to fight these guys, then the rest of my other... Yeah, it's just not a... It's not a good time. So I'm just gonna abandon this run because we didn't get what we wanted. We lost almost all our health. We're gonna go back in and we're gonna keep taking the 1 HP Niao's Blessing. And again, we'll see if we can snipe out an elite. And potentially we even can. The Burning Elite, no less. depending on what happens in our question marks. You know what? That's actually kind of good. This is kind of good. I think that's good. I think that's bad. Alright. We'll, take the gold. We'll get another card removal, unless we get an important card, which we don't. Flash of Steel, interesting idea. Can't afford it. Alright. So, I mean, I guess we'll snipe out the Burning Elite just to say that we did. But yeah, I'm not taking any of these into my deck because we want to get into the first boss fight without too much trash in our... Man! Duplication Potion is better than random skills. We didn't get anything we wanted, but we got some card removals, I guess. So I'll do Eruption upgrade. If we... Dead Branch is gonna give us random card. I wish you could just drink fruit juice from the menu where you picked it up. Maybe you can, and I'm just not well versed in the, maybe there's some secret option, but I like it's too late to go back and you know, test that now. I'll Man, I should not have picked up Dead Branch. Actually, maybe I should have. Maybe I spoke too soon, because I can just kill you. It helped us in this one fight, but it's not going to help us in the future. Now, meditate. Isn't bad. I will take meditate. I think I understand how to make it work. I'll take max HP. And Slime Boss is not bad. Not bad. You will not be interrupted. That's good. We're weakened. That's bad. But he is gonna be in pretty bad shape soon. Establishment. Establishment, now that we have meditate, is actually a good prospect. We're not gonna take any of these. We're gonna go for a lean deck. Potion belt is nice. Upgrade to upgraded meditate? Honestly, not a bad idea. I'll upgrade it. We'll see. We'll see what that does for us. what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna miracle. Oh god. And then meditate, and both of the things. All right. Okay, interesting, interesting. We can do a big hit on this guy. And I'm actually gonna... at this point, see what we can do. Can we somehow get him to 30 health? I don't think so. I don't think so. But we can interrupt him for sure. He's actually gonna be very close to 30 health. Yeah. Yeah. I guess I'll just, do I hit him some more? I guess we just hit him some more. Yeah, if we just had one more, HP. Take out the guy trying to damage me. Oh, I should not have picked up that branch. Should not have picked up that branch. We can deal with these guys, though. Ooh, here we go. Here's an establishment. So, can we make this work? Cursed key is an idea. Empty cage. Or Sozu and we don't gain push. I think we take empty cage. And just remove some of this. Very thin deck. And if we get rushed down, then... So we gotta do this in a very specific order. You do miracle first. Vault? Nah. I thought Tantrum was gonna... do something for me. We did not draw vigilance. I messed that up slightly. I should have used my potion. Right, Tantrum goes into my draw, not my discard. That was the issue. In calm, and now only the strike is free. I will do the mental fortress. Then if I do this... you know what, I'll just take... I probably wasted my potion there, but guess if we're doing this, we'll take flying sleeves. If we're doing an establishment build. But no. We can retain cards pretty reliably. So I'm not gonna get extra stuff. Empty Mind is just a good thing to take. And let's see if we get a rush down. We do not get rush down. Do we get anything useful? We really do not. So I'm just gonna take a do-over on that. Alright. I'll just heal, I guess. A second establishment? Not, I don't think we really need it. We could, I think we just do Dolly's Mirror on Mental Fortress, and then we don't remove a card, because our deck is pretty small already. I guess? Now I kind of wish we'd upgraded it. But oh well. We won't be able to do another shop on this side. Yeah, so we'll go to the left. We'll hit that upgrade before we get to the elite. This is a horrible meditate. You know, that's fine. Okay, good. There. Oh no. You know, this is a good idea. And now we can just kill you next turn. It's a very complicated build, isn't it? See, I don't think we go crazy like just adding trash into our deck, right? I don't think we do that. Well, this really sucks. Tremendously. I think we can kill the guy in front. We're gonna have to... Well, that's useless. We'll get him there. Alright. I'm just gonna have to do this. Get establishment. Didn't do any damage this turn. We didn't play Eruption like I wanted. Okay. This is fucking awful. Don't want to meditate yet. Okay. We'll enter calm at the end of our turn. Via meditate. Now we're not even taking damage. Okay. Okay. So now we're in a decent shape. I should not have picked up Dead Branch. That was a huge mistake. That means we should not pick up Vault. We absolutely should not pick up Vault. Can we kill this guy? Not comfortably. I mean, guess I'll play that. Now vigilance is free. So my entire deck, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 3 plus 1, 10. So the extra cards that are being drawn aren't necessarily bad. They're just, it's just not helping us at all. We'll definitely upgrade something before we go into that. Establishment. Innate establishment could be good. You know, I think innate establishment is a good idea. Useless. Fucking useless. I'll do this. Mental Fortress is nice. Eruption. And we can play all our cards. We gain a little bit of block. He's gonna do 1 damage to us, isn't he? Yeah. He's gonna do 1 damage to us. And put a wound into our deck. Because he's a dick. Alright. I messed that up. Honestly, I'll make these two free, I guess. Because if I thought we could have maybe done a little bit more with that turn. He's doing 70 damage, but we are in Wrath. Are either of these good? Not really. I guess we'll just do Eruption Vigilance. And I think he's dead at this point. I mean, it's not a bad build. Do we take Fear No Evil? I don't think we add stuff into our deck, honestly. We just make Vigilance free, yeah, because we are already, Are we gonna be able to get another card removal? Not, I mean, listen, I'll take an upgraded Fear No Evil, but then we really cannot take anything else. And we need to remove a strike from our deck as well. That kind of sucks. Should have probably done this first. Okay, this is kind of good. Um... what do I want to keep? I guess Eruption Vigilance? Diva form? I don't think so. Oh, I messed up. But we're doing okay. In fact, we can just kill you. Yeah, we're not adding anything else to our deck. We'll get 2 relics from this. And then we want to go question marks, hoping we get a card removal. Arc Alchemy is decent. That's decent. Maybe we can transform one of... No, exhaust cards. No, maybe we can transform one of our strikes into a power. Because powers don't count as exhausted cards. Honestly, these are fine. These are fine. These are just fine. And then I think we don't bother playing. Have we been hexed? We have been hexed. Okay, so how we gonna do it? How are we gonna do this? Just go like this, I guess. Can we get you below 30? Yes, we can. And then judge you harshly. Bottle Miracle is decent, and I'm not taking anything else. As much as I'd love to fight another elite, we need card removals. You know what? I'll get a relic. You know what? That's decent. That's decent. We might be able to play everything we have. So no, we have one of these is gonna be let me just play this right. Then let me do. I messed up. I messed up. Okay. Just enough to kill, and then we don't get any trash added into our deck. You know what? You're just dead, right? Yeah, fuck off. Fuck off. Not adding anything. And this kind of sucks. Ragnarok? Interesting idea. But I think what we do is... I should have done this on somebody else and then killed them. Hang on. I gotta remind myself that these guys do not have the same amount of health, so... That will bring him down to 42, that'll bring him down to 30, and then we can do a bit of this action, and then we'll forego... Well, what do I want to do? Do I want to make... Let's do establishment, right? Try and end this fight early. This kind of sucks. We'll take a little bit of damage from this. It's very annoying, but it's... Just alternatively... We'll do this and then take no damage. And then we hope that next turn is a big turn. Is Ragnarok? Tantrum Ragnarok? No, we cannot do Tantrum Ragnarok. We can do follow-up. And we don't have establishment. Do we have establishment? We do have establishment. Why did I think we didn't have establishment? No, we played Establishment instead of the Mental Fortress. Okay. Okay, we can make follow-up like super free. But I'll do it like this. Okay. Gain a bit of health. Honestly, I think upgrading Judgment is going to be the best thing to do here. Even though it's not going to help us against this guy necessarily. And then we'll just start next turn in Wrath. Yeah. Judgment does not exhaust. Okay. Do we ever scry? Oh no. This is an attack. Okay. It's a 0 cost attack, which I should have probably played to Tantrum first. We meditate. We'll put a. Allow these two be free. Vault will exhaust. So I guess we just vault. Or do we meditate? And make Vault cost less? And use it on a future turn? Maybe that might be a better play? I think that might be a better play. Yeah, we'll play a few more cards, I guess. Yeah, we'll... Oh, we can't make Vault cost less because it's... you know what, it's fine. We'll make follow-up and empty mind free. We'll see what's happening here. We can vault here, which might not be a bad idea. Start out with a nice empty mind. Then we do eruption. And I guess we'll do follow-up. We have no more draw. Yeah, that's a bit of a problem. I think we're fine in this fight. Just make everything free. Just make everything free, I guess. This turn we'll be able to vault, probably, yeah. Which we might as well do because nothing else is gonna be doing anything for us. So let me... we don't even have any draw this turn, which is a problem. So we've got to do this properly, right? Puts us at 4. I should have probably struck him first. Is collect good? This is gonna get out of hand. I'm never gonna play collect because it's gonna be. It's gonna be. It's gonna be a whole thing. So what do I do? Well, let's start with eruption. Let's do eruption again. Tantrum again. Alright. I mean, at this point, I feel like we're doing okay. In this fight, that is. Alright. We're never gonna play collect. It's gonna flood our hand with miracles which we don't need and which are gonna clog up our deck. Alright, so I do have eruption. I'm not even gonna enter a vigilance. I'm gonna stay in Wrath just to do a bit of extra damage. Our weakness is worn off, that's good. I'll enter vigilance just to do this. Alright. I guess I'll just make vigilance free and I'll take empty mind. Now he's gonna try and do like a truckload of damage. That's 66 damage without us even being in Wrath. In Wrath, it's gonna be like 132 damage. So we gotta be very intelligent with how we play. We gotta start out like this. Gain as much block as we possibly can. And I think this is the end of the line because we have no more draw, which is a little scary. Okay, that's a bit more out of you. That's a lot of damage that we took. Okay, we have no draw this turn. And I'm not gonna do collect. I will meditate just to put some stuff back. Alright. You know what would have been nice this turn is Judgment. Because there's a good chance we can get him to below... Actually, no, we can draw Judgment, right? Yeah, we can draw Judgment. Because if you do all our attacks, that's 18. It's not going to be enough. Well... It's not going to be enough. It's just barely not going to be enough. Actually, no, it is going to be enough. Get judged. Get judged, you piece of trash. Alright. Better potions. Fewer card rewards. We're not adding any more cards to our deck. So I'll just take Busted Crown. Yeah, even if we get rushed down, I don't know if we would add it, because I feel like it would just confuse me. And we'll go for the early shop. Oh, this is not good. We'll do Eruption, Fair No Evil. And we will just meditate, I guess, and put these two in our hand, and hopefully we draw some nice mental fortresses. Yes. Deals 9 block. Sorry, deals 9 damage every time we hit this. It's kind of annoying. I'll do Vigilance. Excuse me? What happened to all my... Oh, we didn't change stances, that's why. That's why. Oh, we're in Wrath. These guys are horrible. Yeah, we're not adding stuff to our deck. I don't know if we'll even get rushed down, probably not. That doesn't matter. What does matter is getting Strike gone. So we just never play it again? Okay. Now, can we hit another shop? The answer is yes. But we'd have to go to the right at this point. And then do we want to hit question marks or do we just want to hit... What would we want from the shop? We'd want potions. And some other good stuff, I guess. Alright, so what do we want to do? I guess we'll just hit you? Annoying. Okay, yeah. Very annoying. Do I take Flurry of Blows? If I take Flurry... So what do I have that goes away? We have 3 cards that go away. 4 cards... Well, no, this one exhausts, and then it gets replaced with another card. So we have a 12-card deck. That's effectively a 9-card deck when we play all of our powers. Is Flurry of Blows what we want? And that's the question. Or do we want to hold out? And maybe we do want Rush Down, right? But if we get Rush Down, then that's another thing that goes away. I will take Flurry. Ah, man, this is probably a mistake. Everything I do feels like it's probably a mistake. See, we have no turn 1 draw. Huh, debuff. Hilarious. We'll do Eruption, Vigilance, Meditate. We might just die. Oh god. We didn't draw any of our, we didn't draw the one thing that would help us draw. Yeah, we still have too many cards. I should not have taken Flurry of Blows. I think I've ruined a perfectly good run by doing this. Okay, but we can do some pretty devastating damage to these guys as well. So I'm not that upset. I should have used Flurry of Blows after all of the. You know what? This is a power. This is gonna go away, I guess. You're judged, but you're regrowing. Alright, now none of these are attacking. That's actually a bit of a problem. Except it. Except we're fine. Except we're fine. Okay. Power Potion, decent. Skipping that. I'm actually gonna skip this next elite, and I'm just gonna upgrade a Mental Fortress maybe, or do I just rest? Let's see what we draw. Hilarious. Maybe we'll get a chance to play it occasionally, but what I want to do is I want to do Vigilance. Just like Vigilance Meditate, maybe? Alright, so we've got to start doing... We didn't draw our other Mental Fortress, but... we can draw it now. What was the last thing we played? Was it a skill? Well, listen. Okay. So we're doing okay. So Eruption. Follow up. Unfortunately, signature move, even if we get a chance to play it, isn't going to be doing anything great for us. Because I could play signature move for 30 damage, or alternatively, I just meditate again, which I think is the better play. Meditate on, I guess, on these two. Okay. Flurry of blows. Tantrum, flurry of blows again. Vigilance. Flurry of blows again. Sanctity. And you're dead. Okay. I'm not adding anything else to my deck. I think we just gotta... I think we, as annoying as it is, we just have to rest. Because what would we upgrade that helps us? I'm just gonna rest, dude. And why am I going towards this next shop? Because we could get a good relic, I guess. Can we kill one of these guys? I don't think so. I mean, I'll cash this in. Okay, here, that's kind of good. Might give me enough block to the point where I'm even gonna do Blessing of the Forge. Did that give me another talk to the hand? No, I'll do a... Hang on, what? Was there nothing in my... I guess there was nothing in my discard. Huh. And then I'll hit you once. Judge you. Harshly hit you. Just kill you, I guess. And then we'll go through. Now we're getting some trash. But you're dead. Okay. I'll take the skill potion. I won't take any of this. Do I want to remove anything from my deck? Is there anything in my deck that I don't like? I don't think there's anything in my deck that I don't like. So, I'm gonna get Abacus. A bit of extra block, and we'll still do question marks, I think. Kunai is kind of huge, actually. Omamori heavily incentivizes me to do question marks, as many as I can. Well, the maximum I can get is... I guess I'll catch the miracle in right now, just see what we get. You know what? That's fine. I'll just do this. You know what? Sure, I'll play that. Huh, that's fun. That's fun. So do it like this. I wish it was a form of damage, but I guess that would be overpowered. And we'll do it. Eruption, Tantrum, kill this guy probably. Yeah, kill this guy. Do a bit of damage to this guy. Then meditate on, I guess... Yeah, just get both of these. A bit of damage. I don't really care about Wave of the Hand anymore. Why is Sanctity being highlighted? Well, I guess we gain block. I don't think we really want to do it like that. I'll do Vigilance. No, I'll do, first of all... Flurry of Blows. Fear no evil. We might be able to kill this guy. He's certainly not going to be able to do anything to us. Okay. Skill potion is better than that. I don't think we take mantra. And at this point, I think we just upgrade. Let's say Mental Fortress. Just for extra security. Please give me a curse. Oh no. Oh no. I'm not gonna be... You know what? I'm gonna do the noble thing and I'm not gonna rob these guys because what am I even gonna do with that gold, right? Alright, this is a good idea. Wallop. Well, you know what? You know what else is a good idea? You know what else is a good idea? Is he's intangible this turn, but all we need to do is avoid his damage. So, fear no evil. And vigilance. Do I just exhaust tranquility? See if we get something better. Yeah. But that's... You know what? Sure. I don't know how many cards are going to be created necessarily, but I think we're fine. Sadly, very sadly, we're not going to be able to do a lot of damage to him this turn. Yeah, he added trash to our deck again. So again, we'll just do the bare minimum. And I guess I'll just end my turn. Yeah, this. I mean, I could do like little bits of chip damage to the guy, right? But are you serious right now? Are you serious right now? Oh my god. Ugh. Let's wallop this guy. He's intangible. Are we just dead? Man, these elites are just. Okay, hang on a sec. I wanted to save the power card for the end, but I'll use it now. I mean, I'll use Diva form. Enter Divinity, die next turn. Well, if that's guaranteed to be... Hang on a second. I'm not scrying that often. I'll take that. I'll take that. Wait, okay, so that was what got added to our hand. I don't know if I want to play that. Man, these are garbage cards. Oh my god, dude. Are you serious? I'll enter Diva form just cause, and then I won't do anything else. Oh my god. Okay. We gotta do... Man... He's gonna be... You know what, let's do as much damage to him as we can. Maybe we were a little bit hasty saying that we weren't gonna do chip damage to this guy, because clearly he's not cooperating. We have no draw is the problem. I guess we're gaining dexterity as well. I'll play this, I guess. Okay. Yeah, we have only one thing that draws. That's the problem with our deck. You know what? We should have gotten rushed down. Okay. So our dexterity is actually up pretty high. He's under 100. So now, unfortunately, what's gonna happen is he's gonna go intangible and he's gonna add a lot of trash to our deck. I'll see what you're gonna give me. It's fucking useless. Fucking useless, but I'll play it. Yeah, unfortunately we're in the stage of the game where if you're not infinite, you just don't win. And again, we have no draw. But this... Man... He's gonna... This piece of actual trash, dude. Well... We're almost at the point where if we draw, whatever that card is, Judgment, that he's gonna die from that. You know what? Give me Judgment and give me Flurry of Blows, and then we might be able to kill him, depending on what we draw. Okay, we're able to kill him. Because I can do this. And get fucked, dude. Get fucked. Lantern is decent. I'm not gonna do Swivel. You know what? Go to hell. Or I kill the person that's trying to damage me. No, I'll do you go to hell. I'll use you to get into calm. I guess it didn't really matter. I'll play this just to see what it gives me. You know what? Wallop this guy. Yeah. And then we're not taking any... Well, no, we are still taking damage. I'll just meditate. I will take a little bit of damage. Seven damage, that's fine. Now if we draw Judgment, he's dead. Maybe you switch stances, gain 10 block, alright. Wallop him. Gaining block, good. Ragnarok? How about we just do Judgment? We're not adding anything else. I think we just gotta upgrade Mental Fortress. Or do we upgrade Empty Mind? Let's upgrade Empty Mind. Okay, this fight... We don't have any spare powers. Let's see what we get. That's decent. We have no more draw, so what I'll do is you know, Master Reality is decent. It's decent. You know what else is decent? Let me do this. We're just making him stronger with every thing we play. Okay, that's fine. I'll hit you. Do Judgment on you. Ooh, you know what? This is actually very decent. Do I want to meditate or do I want to vault? Well, it's an upgraded vault. So I think we just meditate. On vigilance and like empty mind. get that out. We'll probably vault. We'll try and save the vault for when he's in his second phase. For now, want to set up some big turns. We didn't draw Flurry of Blows, that kind of sucks. But that's okay, I guess. We'll meditate at the end. At the end, I said. And I'll cash in this miracle just to see what it gives us. You know what? That's actually not bad. And that's just fine. I guess we meditate now. Make vigilance free. Make eruption free. Like, everything's free, we just don't have draw. But we should be consistently getting enough block to just get through. I should have used eruption first. That's on me. I should have used Flurry of Blows. Like, I'm messing up this fight pretty badly. I'm coasting because I kind of think we've won. And this time I'll take Flurry of Blows and Eruption. We'll save our vault. Alright, there we go. Now this is how you actually play this game properly. However, this time well, that's fine with me. We'll vault at the end. Sorry, we'll do Fear No Evil at the end. We are actually taking a little bit of damage here. Things are not as straightforward as they seem. Okay. We'll do meditate at the end. So with that in mind, let's just even do Fear No Evil at the end. We did not draw Flurry of Blows, which is again unfortunate. Okay. Eruption. Let's just, like, judgment this guy, man. Now we should vault if we can. We're not gonna be able to vault. That's okay. I'll see what skills we can do. You know what, let me just do... Bit of this, bit of this. Do I take Sanctity? I think I'll take Sanctity. What was the last thing I played? Was it a skill? Maybe it was a skill? It was a skill, okay. That's more dexterity at least. I guess I'll even see if I want to take one of these. These I'm gonna skip. So this is gonna be our final build. Okay. Now this has to be the big damage turn because next turn, because we have Vault and also next turn. Do we even have any skills left? What was the last thing we played? Was it a skill? Yes, it was. Okay, good. So Eruption, follow up. I should have done Flurry of Blows. I don't want either of these to show up right now. Vault. And that gave us another mental fortress, which is kind of funny. Hopefully we can just, yeah, let's just play it now. So how do we want to do this? We'll do Vigilance at the end. Both of these are fine. At this point, it doesn't really matter. We'll do, I don't know, Empty Mind, Sanctity, just to get some extra block, some extra draw. Oh, look, we, okay. This is good. This is gonna exhaust, and it's gonna put another card into our deck, which actually could be bad. Anyway. Do that. Do you have any like skills? I guess I'll play my skill right now, just to get some draw. Okay, now we've got some decent damage going. Again, we don't have Flurry of Blows. Even when we do have Flurry of Blows, I'm not really playing it well. Like, I guess we'll keep it. Might as well make sure that we have... At this point, I think we've just won, right? Because, yeah. Okay, well... that was a very long run, an hour and 16 minutes. There were failed runs before that as well. Okay. How long have we been going? Yeah, an hour and 40 minutes, another long episode. But that's unlocked Ascension 19. And I need to clear up some space in my hard drive. After today, I'm going to be able to clear up some space. But for the next couple of days, I think we're going to be a little bit tight on hard drive space. So let's take a quick look at our run. We had 2 failed runs, both of them killed by Act 1 elites. And then we went all the way with an establishment what was the other card? Meditation build. So for the first time we did this one, and I just... Did we pick up Meditate first, or did we pick up Establishment first? I feel like we probably picked up Meditate first. Yeah, we picked up Meditate first. I was like, I think I finally understand how this card works. You're supposed to take it with Establishment. And then we did okay, we just didn't have a lot of draw. We had a lot of block, thanks to double Mental Fortress. And, you know, Establishment making, you know, Vigilance free. And the Abacus that we picked up. And I'm sure there were, like, Orichalcum giving us block as well. But yeah, it was a good one. That was Ascension 18 taken out. Easier than I was expecting it to be in the end. But still, we're gonna be doing... So we didn't actually get to see my strategy in action, which is restart the first floor over and over again until you get either Rush Down or Fear No Evil in one of your first 3 combats, and then get the other card by the end of floor 1, and if you don't get it, you just restart. You don't, you know, play an hour and a half run hoping that you get it. You just, for the sake of time efficiency, you just cap it there. But you know what, we won without having to do that. But next episode, definitely we are gonna be doing some restarts, I think, because let's take a look at what the Ascension 19 challenges. Bosses are more challenging. Why not, dude? Why not? Why not, brother? Well, we'll see those challenging bosses next episode. For now, though, I'm gonna call it good. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you'll join me next time. And until then, take care.